Rush Duel is a fast-paced spin-off game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can summon as many monsters as you want and draw up to 5 cards each turn. In this series, me and the TheDrAlex progress through each Rush Duel product release and build decks with whatever cards were available at that time. We have been drafting characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime and have exclusive access to those characters' boss monsters, and will continue to draft characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush series. Join us as we continue to battle it out in this series, Rush Duel Character Draft. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Beast Warrior, and this is primarily going to be Heartless Hounds, but with like a little bit of Beast Gear kind of thrown in. But this is just kind of generic Beast Warrior. Now the aim of this deck is basically to just swarm the board and get a field spell out to make all our guys as big as possible. So the main way we're going to plan to do that is using this, Heartless Hound Martial Shiba. So during the main phase that you normal or special summon this card, you can special summon a level 5 to 7 Beast Warrior type monster from your graveyard face up to your field. So the card we're aiming to special summon off this effect is Heartless Hound Thunder Emperor Drinu. So its effect is just send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Then if you activate this effect during the main phase that you normal or special summon this card, which means the turn we summon it off of Shiba will do, we can special summon one level 6 or lower Beast Warrior type normal monster from your graveyard face up to the field. The best target for this is going to be Nekogao number 2. It's a level 6, 1900 attack, 2000 defense, and it becomes 2200 attack when under the effect of Beast Gear World. So if we successfully get this whole combo out, Master Shiba becomes 28, Drinu becomes 27, and Nekogao becomes 22, which is a pretty impressive board that hopefully is enough to kind of overwhelm our opponent and just beat in for game. So everything else in the deck just kind of facilitates this, or is extra cards to try and just work towards that strategy. So we have a 1500 vanilla in Kaiken Knuckle, we have a 1400 vanilla in Moto Wolf, we have a 1400 vanilla again in Heartless Houndblade Bulldosu. We have our other boss monster of the deck, Savage Claw Tiger. So send the top card of the deck to the graveyard. This card gains attack equal to the number of face-up level 7 or higher monsters on your field times 400 to the end of this turn. So if we get a lot of our combo out and we have some high-level monsters, this thing's attack could get very high, especially with the effect of Beast Gear World. This is a very good attacker, not so good on defense, unless you have Beast Gear, it becomes 26. We have one copy of Headhunter's Digmole. So if we have 10 or more monsters in the graveyard, shuffle 3 Beast Warrior type monsters from the graveyard into the deck. One face-up monster on your opponent's field loses 800 attack. Now 800 is really, really good, but we're not sure how often we're going to get 10 monsters in the graveyard, which is why we're only on one copy of this at the moment. We have 3 copies of Beast Summoner. So this card will let us special summon out our level 7s, but not our 8s. So we cannot use this to get out Master Shiba, but we can use it to cheat out Drinu and Savage Claw Tiger. This is attempting to add a bit more consistency in case we draw too many boss monsters and we draw into some of these Beast Summoner and similarly effect of Trike Fox. We can use these cards as single tributes to basically get out our big boss monsters. So Beast Summoner requires that our opponent has a level 6 or higher monster, and Trike Fox requires that our opponent has 3 monsters. Next up, we are on Apocalypse, the Unstoppable Beast Warrior. So if we have a face-up Apocalypse Beast Gear World, so we have to have our field spell to get this to go off. Hopefully we get it. We can pay 1000 life points. Special summon one Beast Warrior type monster from your graveyard to your field face up. It inflicts piercing damage. So the piercing is nice, but primarily this one card combined with Beast Gear World is our full combo if our graveyard is set up, because we can use Unstoppable Beast Warrior to bring back Shiba, Shiba effect brings back Drinu, Drinu effect brings back Nekogao, and we'd already have Beast Gear World out, so we'd have full combo on the board and try and just run over. We're only on the one copy of Raids of the Wild Beasts. This is because there's just a lot of spell and traps that we really want to squeeze in. We do have the other copies in the side in case Alex is on a deck that runs a lot of powerful trap cards, so we might have to bring this in, but for now we're only on the one. We are on Monster Reborn, again, similarly for the reason that we are playing the Unstoppable Beast Warrior. It's just full combo, activate, Shiba, Drinu, Nekogao, go, go, go. To only 2 copies of Beast Gear World. We're only running 2 because we don't really want to see more than 1 copy unless one gets destroyed. And often we find if we're running 3 field spells, we aim to draw 2 or 3 of them, and it just kind of breaks the hand a bit and just kind of sucks. We're on 3 copies of Beast Gear Art Primal Fist. So basically, whenever one of our boss monsters is attacked, we can change a monster on Alex's field to defense. It's not the best trap card, but it's not the worst either. And then 3 copies of Hard Defense Mission. Again, this card has been pretty much a staple for the last several weeks. A lot of the new boss monsters are coming out 2500 attack, and this is one of the only ways we have to protect ourselves if, for example, we attack into Alex, he uses some sort of trap or some sort of effect to destroy all of our monsters. We then need cards like Hard Defense Mission to stop us from just immediately dying on the crackback. So for the side deck, we have 3 Blaster Gundog. This is basically in here in case we want to fix our ratios. If we feel like we're drawing too many tribute monsters or drawing too many spell traps, we can kind of mix it around and try and swap in and out just to have a better variety of monsters. We have 2 Headhunters Digmole. Again, this is in case Alex has monsters that are a bit too big for us to get over. We're just going to go all in on Digmole and try and hope that that's enough to kind of weaken Alex's monsters. We can beat over them. The third, Apocalypse, the Unstoppable Beast Warrior. I don't see this coming in. I think this card is just a little bit too bricky. We have 2 copies of Rage of the Wild Beast in case Alex is on a lot of back row. 3 copies of Block Attack in case Alex is playing monsters that have low defense and we can just attack over them. The 3rd copy of Beast Gear World in case we feel like we desperately need it. And then 3 copies of Crisis at the Sacred Tower. This is only really good if Alex isn't on a normal monster deck, but it might end up coming in. So this is the deck we're playing. Fingers crossed that we can actually use it to its fullest, because our Beast Gear record has actually been kind of nuts. We're actually basically undefeated on the Beast Gears. So we're going to try and use Beast Warriors, beat down Alex, swarm the board, and just Unga Bunga Punch. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed just kind of building decks with a lot of the Goro stuff we've had, right? Because it'd be quite easy to go back and like just build a bunch of fusion decks and like throw a load of maximums into a deck, which is still funny, right? That's still funny. They're still fun. But it feels like we're at like a different power level at the moment, because a lot of the time maximums and high level fusions are hard to out because of the way that Rush is balanced, where they try to put like unaffected by level 8 and lower, or right, destroy a monster that's level 8 and lower, right? So they deliberately do that to try and let the fusions and the maximums have a bit of immunity to some of those like destruction effects. So just where we've both kind of not been using those, it's been like, oh, this is nice. Like it feels almost like a soft reset, which has been it's not necessarily better or worse, it's refreshing, I suppose. I assume though, as Rush goes on, we're going to ramp up and ramp up and ramp up. So the first new mechanic we've obviously gotten is equip spells. I think a lot of people were thinking it was going to be rituals, and we've kind of had a nod to rituals in Blackluster Soul Jersey, which will be coming out in Fortissimo of Whirlwinds, so we look forward to that. But we haven't had like actual rituals yet, and I think that was kind of the logical step everyone was kind of predicting we were going to hit, but obviously we haven't done that. I mean, there's still time though.
Oh yeah.
Of course, the other thing would be a new Rush specific mechanic, like, you know, maximums, which again I think it gets tricky to work out or try and predict what kind of Rush unique mechanic is going to come out. So I don't even know if it's worth trying, to be honest. Oh, but shall we fire on in?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, let's see what we're bringing.
I'm good first.
Okie dokie.
And immediately have to pop this.
Okay.
After that.
This isn't the first time you've opened, said, "Oh god, my hand is crap," and then dropped Pot of Greed. Wondering if that might be your new signature move.
Okay, do this.
Okay, so Galaxy yet again. This
Heaven
time it's like light variant.
Amnesia. Activates effect. Oh,
okay. 2 level 6 low Galaxy type normal monsters from your graveyard. It's a pretty good little combo.
And hand saved itself.
Alright, I'm going to normal summon Beast Summoner. I'll fire off Beast Summoner effect and summon out Savage Claw Tiger. Now the question is, what do I do with this? I think realistically I have to set this and then set 2 back row, fire off the effect of Savage Claw Tiger, go to battle, and then, I mean, I have to get rid of Amnesia, right? Otherwise it's just going to bring everything else back. And we pass.
Right, Sentinel.
Oh, more Sentinels.
That.
Ooh, Oblivion.
We go battle.
I will attempt to protect my Savage Claw with Beast Gear Secret Art Primal Fist, changing it to defense mode. You killed my Heartless Hound Blade Bulldosu. Okay, what are we doing here? This is an interesting hand. I could do that. That. I think that's literally my only play, so I guess we're doing it. Or I suppose I could use this first. I'll activate the effect of Savage Claw Tiger. Okay. Then I'm going to normal summon Motor Wolf, or Beast Gear Motor Wolf. Then we will tribute it to summon out Nekogal number 2. Then we'll tribute both of these monsters to summon out Heartless Hound Martial Master Shiba. We can use its effect. Bring back Savage Claw Tiger. We can activate his effect and just get him a boost. Then we can set, and I think just go to battle. Now we just kind of have to hope that we can clear this.
Nope.
Okay. No fun allowed. Your turn.
Get out, sir.
God, it's not even if I had attacked Gansel, you still could activate your trap. It's so strong.
Let's see. Yeah, you. Maybe 2 for you.
No, not another one.
Renak. Cancel.
Alright, we'll get rid of one of these. Unfortunately, we have to take the rest of this. Big owl. Okie dokie, what we doing with this? Alright. So... we will... No, there's no way to do that. So... normal summon Heartless Hound Striking Kaiken Knuckle. Then I think the play is to normal summon Trike Fox or Beast Gear Trike Fox. Tribute both and summon out Savage Claw. Go ahead and activate Savage Claw. I'll activate Monster Reborn and bring back my Shiba. Use Shiba effect. Bring back the Savage Claw. Fire off this Savage Claw. Set. Go to battle and then just hope that you haven't got another one. Oh, thank God. Okay, this is fine. Oh, okay. Oh, he's got another one. Alright, we'll pass on this.
Right. Well. I need the storm, get rid of that.
Oh, that's big. I cannot, believe how much of a power gap there is between Galaxy and everything else in Go Rush. Galaxy is its own tier. Yeah, but the Spellcaster deck was arguably weaker than the Dragon deck, which wasn't the main character's deck.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, the spell and trap cards in the Galaxy deck, just, it's like Galaxy, at least in the way we play, right, where we basically just use the character's decks and we're not using, a lot of the very powerful meta-relevant cards. Galaxy, just as a standalone encapsulated archetype, seems so ridiculously strong. Well, goodbye, Savage Claw. Okay. We will normal summon Kaiken Knuckle.
Oh, this.
Okay. we will fire off Rage of the Wild Beasts and pop this. I'm happy Galactic Force is gone. So I can fire off Savage Claw Tiger's effect. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, we've got plenty. So that would put that down to exactly the same, which I guess is still worth it. So I'm going to normal summon my Headhunter's Digmon, fire off its effect. So I can shuffle 3 cards back into deck, and then weaken one of your cards. So the question becomes, what do I want back in my deck right now? Probably you, you and you. Then we'll set 2 back row, go to battle. Just going to get rid of this. Swing into this, and get in for 12. And we'll pass back. Oh. Goddamn amnesia. At least it's 6 or lower, I suppose, so you can't get out double Oblivion.
No, but I can get out double Gansel. Battle.
Okay, so 2 cards left in hand, so probably monsters then. Can we clutch it from the 100 life points?
Math wrong somewhere there, because I thought I had lethal on board.
If it makes you feel any better, I've drawn 2 cards that cost me 1,000 life points to use, so probably still got this easy peasy. Yeah, there is no physical way I get through this without being able to pay 1,000 life points, so we will kill ourselves. Oh, alright, it's alright, we'll win the game too. We'll overcome the overwhelming odds and try and defeat the galaxies. Alright, let's go first, and fingers crossed have a good start. Alright, well, depends what you're going to have to stop me, really. I'm going to activate Beast Gear World. Ooh, summon out Trike Fox and Moto Wolf. Tribute both of them, and get out Savage Claw. We'll fire a Savage Claw because I want cards in the graveyard. Set a back row, and pass.
Well, set back row. Just gonna have to empty my hand, I think.
So you can add light attribute, no one wants to from the graveyard to your hand. Doesn't matter, we tribute it off. The saddest part is that could still just be your bloody trap card that wipes my board. So now I'm like, do I have to play around that?
Perhaps.
I think I have to, right? Because if I don't like it, Alex. I don't like it. Alright, we're setting this either way.
Nothing.
It could be nothing, but also it could end the game, like, abruptly. Because that's the thing, it's not far-fetched for your deck to just pull, like, 7,000 damage out of his ass. Especially if you already have a 2,500 attacker out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and activate Savage Claw. Oh, and that goes Monster.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
We'll go battle, we will attack. Okay, so I did make the absolute correct decision.
Can't let you do that. Let's see. I think it's got to be empty hand again. Shadow. Dry.
Mm-hmm.
Four Titans. Oh, attack some monsters now. No point in doing that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, at least it's only going to be 2,500 damage. Small silver lining.
Yeah.
That is really not good draws. Oh, that is actually really abysmal. I do that. Oh. Okay. How do we navigate this correctly? We summon Beast Summoner.
Mm-hmm.
We activate Beast Summoner effect. And we summon...
You summon?
Heartless Hound Thunder Emperor Drynu. We'll activate his effect. Bring back... Moto Wolf. This is where decisions get a little bit tricky. I will tribute this to set this.
Okay.
Then I will tribute this to set this.
Oh.
Go to battle and attack over this. And then we'll pass.
Summon Bright Sentinel.
Ooh.
Tribute for Amnesiac. Summon a Rhynac.
Mm-hmm.
Evade Meteor Charge.
That is annoying.
We will go to battle.
I will activate Primal Fist and change it once to defense mode. And I will activate Primal Fist and change it once to defense mode.
Okay, well, I've got to get rid of him. So.
Yeah, well this way I protect my defense monster. Okay, we have stuff. We will set Tribute 2 to summon Drynu back. Activate Drynu. Bring back Nekogal in defense mode. So I think I need to play around your trap no matter what. We'll try and get rid of this. Because this is... it has to be exactly 2. So we'll pass on this.
Okay. Get out FRI. Activate
Okay.
FRI. Give my boy a boost. Review. Meteor Charge.
Ooh. Now that's
Go battle.
pretty big. God, yes, your just spell and traps are just so strong. Okay, we have move. So normal summon, Beast Summoner.
Mm-hmm.
So question becomes, am I using Beast Summoner's effect, or would I rather get cards out of my hand? No, we're going to use Beast Summoner's effect. And we're going to summon out Savage Claw Tiger. Then I'm going to normal summon my Digmole. Now
Yep.
the question is... yeah, we'll use Digmole's effect. And back into the deck, I would like... guess what I kind of want is just these. Put these back in. I just want the stuff that I can summon. I'm gonna weaken one of these. Then I'll tribute 2. Summon out Master Shiba. Activate Shiba effect. Bring back Drinu. Activate Drinu effect. Bring back Nekogal, which is the deck's big combo. Then we will attempt to attack this. Get over this. And get over this. And then pass. Oh, I just hope this is enough. Because if it's not... Okay, we will... I think I actually just don't play anything here. Well, I suppose I'll probably set this. We'll go to battle phase. We'll just start hitting. And then we pass.
Yeah, I think that's just game, because I've just drawn 3 spell cards.
Oh, well, fingers crossed. And this isn't just like the biggest debate of all time, and you're like, haha, Matt, actually my back row is fine. Well, let's see.
I needed to draw 2 summonable monsters.
Oh, you got tributes in hand.
1/7, 3 spell cards.
Alright, okay. Well, at least we're going to game 3, which is more exciting.
I will go first.
Okie dokie.
Regret that decision immediately.
I mean, this seems pretty good for a first turn. Emptied your hand and you have a big tribute monster out. Whereas my turn looks like this.
Oof. Okay.
Aha, you got my Apocalypse, the Unstoppable Beast Warrior. That's 4,600 to the dome. Okay, we can play the game now, I think.
Jolly good.
Alright, just down half my life points, that's fine. So summon out 2 boys. We'll go ahead and activate Rage of the Wild Beast and get rid of a back row. I was really hoping I'd hit that trap so I wouldn't have to be scared. Problem is, even if I do everything perfectly, it still doesn't quite do what I need. Alright, we will tribute 2 and summon Heartless Hound, Thunder Emperor Drinu. Activate its effect. We'll bring back Moto Wolf. I'll then tribute both and summon my Heartless Hound Martial Master Shiba and use its effect to bring back Drinu. And we can activate Drinu's effect. Bring back this boy. If I bring him back in defense mode, you ran over it, you hit me direct for 25, and then all you need is any monster and I'm dead. So, I don't think there's a point to playing around that, because I'm basically dead anyway. So we'll go battle, swing in, and swing in, and pass back.
Okay. Oh. Well, thanks, game.
You got literally nothing.
Nope.
Or...
3 6s and a 7.
Well, we have the Beast Gear world. Normal summon. Tribute to summon Nekogal. Tribute 2 to summon Savage Claw. Savage Claw effect. The effect of Drynu. Wait a minute. Why didn't I get to summon a monster? So then if you activate this effect during your main phase that you normal or special summoned it. Right, so I just sent 2 cards to the graveyard for no reason. That's fine.
Weird.
It's interesting that it lets you mill the 2. I do like the idea that you have the option to, but really I didn't read the card properly, right? So much this is 5, 6, 1. So
yeah, GG. Should have pushed the button.
Oh,
that sucked.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to go out and assume that you don't have more than like 12 tribute monsters in total in the deck. And you just drew all the shit. Yeah, it sucks when that happens.
Oh, crap way to win the game.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Like this game started, I had 2 tribute monsters and 3 spells. And I was like, well, if I draw crap now, the game is over. And even then, I think I only drew 1 actual summonable monster. And then I had to like... No, I drew 2, which is exactly what I needed. And then because of the effects to keep recurring stuff, it let me keep playing cards. Which without that, I would have just been completely fucked. Oh... Man, the Light Galaxy as well. I mean, obviously you bricked at the end there. But when it gets going, it is so scary, man. I'm sat there like, I can't attack while he's got back row. Because if you flip over that trap, you've got at least a 2500 on the board. Then you just have to drop like 2 kind of mediocre monsters. And that's all my life points gone. I'm playing like in a fucking minefield. Like, and the worst part is you could set anything back row, right? You could set your spell trap destruction, and I'm still going to be like, oh god, it could be the trap card that wipes my board. I think that's the scary, because the spellcaster deck, right, has had that since day 1, right? The spellcaster deck requires you to shuffle 4 spellcasters. Was it with different elements? I don't even remember if it is or not. But you shuffle 4 spellcasters from graveyard back into deck to destroy them, which does at least then say it needs a little bit of setup, I guess. You could argue the same with, you need to have a level 7 plus, like, Galaxy normal monster or whatever in order to get the other one to work. But I feel like you're going to get out Galactica Oblivion, like, as much as physically possible, right? Whereas dumping stuff in the graveyard, I don't know, sometimes it can be easy, sometimes it can be tricky. Oh, but I have been enjoying the Heartless Hounds. Just being able to summon stuff back from the graveyard is neat. It's a little bit one-dimensional, right? Because it's just like, summon guy, bring back guy, use his effects, summon other guy, herder, but it's still been pretty fun. Oh, but yeah, GG, man.
GG.